Hey everyone, Elizabeth Scala here. Welcome back to another video in our series, Recovering After Surgery from a Patient's Perspective. This video hopefully will provide you with some practical ideas. We are right here in my area where I keep my standing medication. This video is about how to remember to take medication. I'm just going to tell you right up front, and I have many ideas, so hold that thought. After my elbow surgery, I was subsequently diagnosed with something called complex regional pain syndrome, CRPS. They diagnosed me with that about 30 plus, around the 30-ish day post-surgery. And the reasons that my surgeon was concerned and sent me to an interventional pain specialist who then confirmed the diagnosis was because I was having increased amounts of pain. So for an elbow surgery, there is, I believe, now I'm not the doctor, but there is a range of pain and a sort of normal amount of average pain. And additionally, with that pain, an amount of pain medication that people subsequently need to take. And my surgeon was observing that my as needed pain medication consumption was higher than normal. And another thing that was concerning was my arm was not moving as quickly as they anticipated. My elbow and forearm and all the area around my elbow was extremely sensitive to touch. And my arm itself, my whole arm, was a different temperature, literally to touch. The doctor felt one arm versus the other. And then the pain specialist did a temperature reading, one arm and the other. Was colder than my other arm and then the rest of my body. There are some other things that go into the diagnosis of CRPS. And again, this video is not really about that, but I wanted to explain why I'm on this standing medication, which is called Neurontin. Also, you might know or you might have heard of something called gabapentin. That's its generic name. But anyway, Neurontin is a nerve medication. And CRPS, complex regional pain syndrome, is a nerve issue. So my nerves are not communicating from where nerves originate down the arm. They're not communicating correctly. And the nerves, at the time of the accident, were trying to protect my arm. And so I'm not sure how long or what's going to happen if I'll have the CRPS forever. What I read on the internet is once you have it forever, but who knows. Anyway, long story short, I'm now prescribed this medication, this Neurontin, gabapentin, and I have to take it 3 times a day. And the dosaging is different based on your needs. You may not even be on this, but this video might help you remember to take other medications that you might take. Anyway, so I have to take this medication in the morning, first thing in the morning, midday, and then in the evening. Well, to be honest with you, I take the morning one fine because I get up, take a shower or walk my dog, do whatever I do right in the morning, eat my breakfast and take my 2 pills. And same thing with the nighttime. Right before bed, I come over to this little area that I'm standing in and take my 2 pills. The midday dose was, because I'm doing pretty well right now, knock on wood, the midday dose was really challenging for me. I'm an active person who is not in a routine at the moment, so I'm not in the same place midday every day of the week. Also, I'm outside a lot, many days of the week, which the medication's not there. And when I'm outside, I have no sense of time, meaning I don't wear a watch and I don't really carry my cell phone because I'm usually involved in yard work or gardening activities or just something outside in nature, and I don't carry my phone. That being said, I had gone to the masses and I asked friends and colleagues on social media, what do they do to remember to take this midday dose? Because I was like, I am racking my brain. I am missing this midday dose. So some of and I have a list right here in front of me so I don't miss anything for y'all. Some of the suggestions were getting a machine that can provide you a sound. So not necessarily a cell phone, but this person talked about scheduling chimes to ring in her home throughout the day, or I'm sorry, in the midday dose, because this particularly was about the midday dose. Another person said carry a packet of sticky notes and place a sticky note in prominent areas that will remind you, for example, the refrigerator, perhaps a bathroom mirror, but write on a sticky note, remember midday dose, and place your sticky note where you might see it. Phone alarms. Oh my goodness. Practically 80% of the people that responded to my question told me to set a phone reminder. My godfather's son, who I love dearly, he even showed me a screenshot of his phone that had scheduled 5 a.m., 11, 5, and 11. So scheduling phone reminders if you carry your phone. Using pill boxes. Now, this was a great idea, and I actually considered purchasing a pill box. So a pill box is something that's usually about this big, skinny little thing. And I looked at my pharmacy. You can buy them for 1 time a day. You can buy them for twice a day. And I even saw some that had them for 3 times a day. You put your pills in the pill box, you line it up maybe at the start of the month, and then there you go. You're just following and taking your pills accordingly using a pill box. I really did consider that one, but again, being outside a lot of the time, I don't know. Someone suggested scheduling and timing taking your medications with meals. So if you are someone that can regularly and consistently eats breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that could work for you. The lunch thing is challenging for me. I'm kind of a hit or miss with lunch girl. Someone said just carry the pills with you. Always have pills in your purse. Always keep maybe a couple pills in your wallet. If you even can, keep them in your car, although I wondered if they would start to kind of break down in heat and humidity and stuff. But carrying pills with you might remind you. Have a person remind you. So if you live with someone, if you have a partner, if you have a child, a sibling, whomever, a roommate, and they're really good themselves at remembering things, maybe they can remind you. My husband does have a tendency from time to time to say, did you take your midday dose? But I mean, that's like maybe 1 time a month because he's not around all the time at midday. Someone suggested keeping your pills in the bathroom near where you wash your hands. So if you have one bathroom or a bathroom in your house that you go to during the day regularly, keeping that midday dose right near where you wash your hands. And when you wash your hands, you remember to take it. That might be challenging if you don't work from home. Keep the pills near water. And here's something really cool. Speaking of my godfather, his daughter sent me a picture of a water bottle that had a pill holder built into it. So remember I was talking about the pill box a few moments ago. This particular water bottle was a water bottle and had a pill box built into it. And I told her, Angela, I almost might get that. I didn't, because I actually came up with my own system based on my own trial and also a suggestion that I haven't gotten to yet. This is the last suggestion, and this is kind of where I'm at currently. Someone said, when you're taking your morning dose, go ahead and take the midday dose out too and leave it covered up, safe. You don't want it dropping on the floor so your pets get it. But keep it in a place where you will see it so it's already out of its pill bottle. And frankly, when this person posted, I said, Karen, oh my goodness, this is exactly what I've already been doing. When I asked this question on social media, I said, you know what? I'm really good about taking the morning dose. I come to this particular area of my house in the morning, I take my medication, and then I go with my day. So I started, right when I posted this question, I take my morning dose, and then I take the afternoon 2 pills out, and I leave them on this counter where this is, but I leave it out so I can see it, and it is a visual, and that way it is getting in midday, no matter what. Now, when I am in class, because right now I am in school and I go to a class 1 day a week outside of my home, which is in the time of the midday dose, I do what the other people suggested. I bring the pills with me. I actually put them in my sunglasses case, and right there during class, when it's time to take that midday dose, I go ahead and pop that in. So I hope this was helpful for you. You may not even get a prescription that's standing after your elbow surgery. As I mentioned, mine is particularly because of this complex regional pain syndrome. But you may find you're on other medications related to your elbow, or you may have like a pain medication prescription that you need to stay on top of. So just something to hopefully help you out. If you have questions, place those in the chat below. And I definitely want to hear some comments. If you have other ideas of how you remember to take your medications, certainly drop those in the comments so that we can all get some fresh ideas to help us. But my final thought on this piece is figure out what's going to work for you. I was really grateful to get all the suggestions from my friends online. But when I heard the cell phone suggestion, for example, when I heard, oh, set a timer on your phone, I thought to myself, well, for me, that's not practical because I am not a person that carries my phone and has it in my hand all the livelong day. Now, many people do keep their cell phones on them all the time. So maybe that suggestion will work for you. But, you know, my final thought is find what works for you. Even everything in my list may not work for you, and you may have to find what works for you, but find what works for you and build taking your medications into your routine. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. If you're interested in connecting for support, yoga instruction, Reiki sessions, or even coaching, visit me at elizabethscala.com. I'm taking private clients now, and I have a few slots available. See you later. Have a great day.